Hey, this is the C&E channel. I'm Chris. This is Dave, and this is MMA for you. We're gonna do predictions for MFC 27 Breaking Point coming this Friday, November 12th, if I'm not mistaken. But before we get into that, I'd like to thank our sponsor, GoBusiness123.com, and also please check out the C&D channel. Especially for this week, I got the WEC 52 fighter breakdowns, the strengths and weaknesses of the main card fighters for that, and the fighter breakdowns for UFC 122, the strengths and weaknesses of the main card fighters for that as well, among other articles like the merger and whatnot. So please check that out, and if you can, please leave any comments, and please subscribe to this channel as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Before we start, I want to make a comment. In FC, how long have you spent the time to figure out the whole entire card?
It took me a while. It took me a while to find someone that actually has the whole fight card. I went to the website and it's like, where's the actual fight card? I was just like, not just that. I only saw 6 fights listed where I found it. I'm guessing the first 5 are going to be the main card. I don't know if that's. I'm not even going to count that 6th fight that was in there.
So if you cannot find it anywhere else, you can find it with us.
Yeah, I like MFC though. They're a fun little organization in Canada. And actually they're, I think, the biggest MMA organization in Canada. They have a lot of UFC veterans, but then they also have a lot of their own homegrown talent that's actually fighting tonight, like the Ryan Fords and whatnot.
Awesome.
And guys that have become MFC regulars, like David Heath and people like that as well.
Nice. Okay, let's go to the fight card.
Okay, Kajan Johnson is going to fight Ryan Healy. Ryan Healy is actually taking this fight on short notice. He does train the Team Quest. So I am going to pick him to win this one. I think with fighting Team Quest, he'll probably have some wrestling ability. But he does have, actually he has most wins by KO or TKO, actually.
Interesting. Well, I can say Johnson just because, first of all, Ryan Healy got this notice very short. I don't know whether he's ready for it or not.
Yeah, short notice it goes both ways because Johnson was fighting for a different opponent, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh shoot, well what if Johnson was fighting a striker and all of a sudden he's fighting a wrestler?
Well, I agree.
But obviously he'd have Johnson has more of the training camp than
absolutely.
Does. That's the thing.
Good thing about Johnson is he win most of the fight with a submission, and even though his record is 17-11, wasn't that impressed, but he's a veteran of the year, so I think he's I pick him as a favorite.
Yeah, he's a veteran. He's a veteran at fighting. He's been fighting since like 2002, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So next fight after that is Ryan. It's a rematch actually between Ryan Ford and the secret weapon Pete Spratt. So I'm trying to do it in my best GSP. Pete Spratt. I'm gonna go with Spratt. I'm such a Spratt mark though, so I'm gonna go with Pete Spratt. Like he lost his last fight against Corey Davila, if I'm not mistaken. But I picked Spratt to win that one, and I think I was in Shark Fights. But it's like I always got to pick for Spratt, man. I have. I mark out for that guy, man.
I understand. So for people who is actually want to know the real prediction on this one, don't pick him, okay? This guy picked for the emotion. I have to say Ryan Ford just because again Ford is well rounded. Not saying your guy the pick is not good, but I just thought he's well rounded and that really helped.
Yeah. You gotta wonder too because actually these have actually fought in MFC before, and the thing is, Spratt won, so you gotta wonder how hungry Ford is to get to win the rematch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Great point. So he gotta watch out. Ryan might be very hungry for this one, and he's well-rounded, so you really don't know which angle he's going to.
Yeah, exactly. The Spratt does have a weakness in the ground game. I mean, he got submitted in his last fight. He's getting better at it. Like, he's better at getting up. Like, he's a true veteran these days. He's better at getting up. There's just some craftiness to Spratt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. I mean, like, I'm picking Spratt mainly because I like him a lot, but it's not like he has no chance of winning.
Oh,
either.
well, I agree. I mean, Pitt is really good. That's why he's one of your favorites. Just saying, Ryan coming hungry and he's well-rounded, so just watch out. If you don't know where he's coming from, it's very dangerous. But again, good prediction. How about next?
Next is Razak Alhazan versus Dwayne Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Razak to me will always be the guy that got his arm broken off by Steve Cantwell because he didn't tap from an armbar and fight for the troops. But he's actually coming off a win streak now. I love the afro, actually. And this is actually his first, I think it's his first time fighting for MFC. But he is actually coming off a win streak. So I'm going to go with Al-Hazan here. I like his style of stance actually has some karate in it. The way he kicks is more like bent knee, not the Muay Thai straight leg. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know if you know what I mean, but I can't show you, but just trust me on that. And he actually has a lot of submission wins as well, despite getting his arm almost ripped off. He actually is a submission guy that fights out of Rufus Sport.
I agree with you. Hassan has a good BJJ. I really admire his, his not tapping out, which you get your ass kicking by your sensei in any jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah.
I don't. I understand his passion, but you just gotta watch out your own health. With all due respect, I have to pick Luis here just because, he win his most of the fight by KO TKO. It's a good striker versus jiu-jitsu. I think the striker might have a better chance in this. In this fight. Plus, not saying Luis doesn't have a submission ability. So that's my 2 cents.
Actually, Lewis has some a highlight reel in the last MFC against Mike Nichols. He just charged Adam headfirst to initiate a clinch, only for Lewis to uppercut him to hell, pretty much. So yeah.
Well, I really like uppercut ladies. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So next fight after that are some UFC veterans, Glover Teixeira versus well, actually I don't know if Glover Teixeira was a UFC. I think he's a WC veteran, but I'd have to check on that. But I know he is a veteran versus UFC veteran David Heath. I'm going with David Heath here. The guy. The only problem is he's finding his clone. What do you do? Both guys, most wins by KO or TKO. Strong chin. Mainly stand-up guys, veterans. I mean, there's not much else to say.
You want to know what I think?
What do you think?
Whatever you say is the same thing. Where's my guy? Thank you for just saying whatever I need to say. Cause you're right. David is fighting his own clone. In this fight, it's gonna be very interesting and very top pick. Very tough pick on this fight.
Yeah.
Nothing to say about that. Next.
Yeah, and now we just go to the main event. It's for I think welterweight time. I'm not too. I should have checked, but it's Jesse Juarez versus Douglas Lima. Douglas Lima in his last fight, he fought Ryan Ford, if I'm not mistaken, and he made a big bang. He's actually a prospect to look out for. He did this great submission from he did it from the back and rolled the guy to the normal. Well, not normal, but what people see as normal armbar. It was just great jiu-jitsu ability there. He has a lot of wins by submission. Wouldn't surprise me to see Lima do that to Juarez.
Nice. Well, nothing to say here. I mean, Lima is good jiu-jitsu. That's pretty much it.
His stand-up's good too, actually. You know, I mean, these guys are, you know, he's a well-rounded guy, but he has most wins by submission, obviously.
Good.
Juarez does worry me just because he's a body shop guy, actually, if I'm not mistaken, so his cardio is really good. I don't think he has as good of a strength of record as Lima, though, but he's pretty well-rounded. I think he has almost as much KOs or TKOs as he does submissions.
Okay,
So,
but
yeah.
I'll still go for Lima. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'm going for Lima, too. So, yeah, Douglas Lima all the way. Wouldn't surprise me seeing the UFC one of these days. Yeah. So, that's it for the MFC 27 predictions. Please leave any feedback on the bottom. And also, please check out the C&D channel as well. Okay?
Awesome. Take care.
Cool. Thanks. Bye,
Amen
guys.
for you. Ha ha.